Hey everyone, so today we are finally doing a video that I've told you all that I wanted to do since like spring or summer. I don't remember. It's been a while. I actually started recording it during the summer and realized that with the tools I had available, it was not really going to be doable. I am of course referring to my plume video. I had teased that all throughout the summer, started filming it and realized that most of those rocks were way too big to cut on my saw. But we have the means to do so now. We didn't have a slab saw back then. We have a slab saw now. So the time has come for the plume video. Let's take a look at the rock. I'm always surprised by how few people I talk to are aware of the plume agates on the Yellowstone. And I think I've cracked the reason why. Before you cut into them, most of them look like jaspers. So if you are a person that has no interest in jasper, you will probably not really find any of these. Because yeah, most of them on the outside look very, very, very jaspery. Some of them have some like clear indications like the chalcedony on the outside. And some of them look more agatey. But yeah, typically speaking, almost all of the ones I've found look more like a jasper, and then when you get it cleaned off, you are surprised by the fact that it's plume. And they slab really, really well. Little flecks, plumy, beautiful, flecky goodness. Mostly chalcedony though. But what is a plume? Plume agate and plume jasper refer to minerals that are suspended in silicate. This is different from moss, which is typically, dendrites, because there are a wide range of minerals that can create a plume pattern, and the shape is more of a feather pattern, unlike the moss, which is typically more of a branch pattern, which is why you can get scenic stuff out of dendrites. Another good way of putting it is plume is more feathery, whereas dendrites are fractals, as in a shape that repeats itself. Also, I know in some places moss and plume are used interchangeably, but I'm in Montana where moss means dendrites. So for the rest of this video, if I refer to moss, know that I am referring to dendrites, not plume. One advantage that plume has over dendrites, however, is the fact that it can be many, many different kinds of minerals. So for example, moss, dendrites, is a result of manganese staining, but there can be all different kinds of metals and minerals inside a plume, which when oxidized give you a huge range of color. Like this piece, for example, is red, orange, yellow, and green all in one piece, which is really, really cool. I mean, even just looking at any random rock on this pile, you've got green, we've got red, we've got orange and yellow. All right, well, I think that'll do it for today's lesson. Now that that's out of the way, let us set upon finding out what is inside of these things, because I assure you they are gonna look awesome. I think I want to start with this one right here. This is a more typical plume. So let's load it up, see what we get. All right, little plumey, let's see what we get. All right, first one's done, and it is really pretty. That is beautiful. Beautimous. As you can see, it's mostly agate. Well, chalcedony. Actually, no, agate, because there is, come on, flashlight, stay with me. Actually, good banding in there. And I'm trying to get my camera, oh, there we go, that's better. Camera was not wanting to cooperate with that fine little tiny stuffs. That is so pretty. That is going to be a beautiful specimen. Or if we feel like it, we can cut the rest of it. And we're going to do this one next. I have very, very good feelings about this one. It's all red, purpley on top, band of yellow, and then the whole bottom is just green. So very green. All right, well, let's see what we, oh, nice. There's a little ribbon of green right there. Okay, I'm excited. That one is done. And it is gorgeous. Are you dying, flashlight? Why you gotta do this? That is a very pretty stone. There is a lot going on in there. That is just beautiful. And again, mostly chalcedony. That is so cool. Fortunately, the way I had to load it, I was just getting to the point where the slabs would start getting bigger. Focus, focus. Focus. Finally getting to the point where the slabs would start getting bigger, and then I ran out of room. So I think I'm gonna go take this, which is the heel, and we're going to glue it onto a board so I can slab the rest of it, because those slabs look like they'll be way bigger. Well, the last two were examples of plume agate, so I think let us now do an example of plume jasper. That last one we cut is actually a good one to demonstrate the differences. So we've got this, just plumy pattern locked within chalcedony. It's mostly chalcedony. That would be classified as a plume agate, whereas a plume jasper, I'm gonna steal some oil from that last cut, is mostly jasper, mostly red jasper. But when you get up close, there are pockets of some really nice plumy stuff in there. Still mostly jasper though. Actually, I just went and oiled the stone so I could show you guys better. It probably just looked like a red rock, but yeah, you get oil on there, see, there's just so much plumy, feathery goodness in there. That is gonna be really, really pretty. All right, we've got it loaded in. I'm probably gonna have to glue this one too because it's a really weird shape to cut the way I want to. Alrighty, next one is done, and it is really, really nice. Look at the detail in that thing. That is stunning. On the outside, just looked like a red rock. You'd never expect that much cool, plumy detail going on the inside. That is absolutely stunning. Very, very happy with that. The cutoff also, it just looks great. Look at that rock. That is beautiful. But because of the way it was shaped, I could only cut one slab and a heel off. So I'm gonna glue this one to a board as well. All right, I've got these glued up. Once they cure, I'm gonna toss them in the clamp and we're gonna cut the rest of it. But you know, I appreciate continuity, so I'm gonna just show you those right now. Whoa, the glue is dried and stuff. Let's go cut them. And just like that, they are now completely slabbed. And I am very happy I decided to come back because those are very, very, very pretty. Cannot believe how much green was on the other side of that rock. So much green. Just beautiful. Nice chalcedony in there on the end here. It's like completely green. And then we can just take this and soak it in a bucket of water and get that slab off as well. This one I left a little bit thicker. That is so pretty. I adore these things. They make wonderful cabochons. Absolutely stunning. Yes. Worth it, I think, to come back and cut the rest of them. I think next we're gonna do this one. It's got a lot of plume up in here, but it kind of gets thinner as it goes back, so I don't know how good it's gonna be on the back end. I don't know. Let's just do it. Next one is done, and my gosh, I did not expect that yellow plume to go through so far, and I am thrilled about it. This one actually has some dendrites as well, which I thought was pretty cool. Look at the red. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I think my overhead light is hurting me a little bit here. There we go. Seriously, I cannot get over this thing. The detail in that plume is phenomenal. I got less slabs out of this one, but that's because I went pretty thick so that I could make some good cabs, because that is worthy of some cabochons. Man, that is beautiful. And we still have quite a bit of the rock left, so if we want to, we can glue it to a board like we did with the other ones. I'm sure you're wondering what all these are. Don't worry about it. So next I think we're gonna do either this one or this one. Which one should we do first? Let me know. Tell me. I can't hear you, so I guess we're gonna do this one first. All right, she's loaded up. Luckily the shape of this one is way better, so I didn't have to load it a specific way. That should yield more slabs than the last one. All right, let's hope for the best. Alrighty, that one is done. It is a very, very pretty, plumy goodness kind of rock, you know what I'm saying? Look at that weird little perfect square. There's another one. Where is it? Look at that rock. It has like 2 perfect squares in it. The heck is that? I don't know, but I like it. This one wasn't actually as nice as I thought it would be on the outside, but it definitely still has some plumy stuff. It's just not as defined as I was expecting. But here's that cutoff. That really is a pretty rock though. Alright guys, well I think we have time for 2 more. So, we're going to do the grand finale after this one. But first, we're going to do this. This has a lot of chalcedony throughout the whole thing. There's actually some agate banding in there. But I mean the majority of this rock is green. It's like a little bit of yellow and pink up here, but the majority of it is green. So that might be freaking beautiful. So, let's see what we get. That it's a little bit of beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty that is. That is stunning. Man, my dang flashlight is going dead on me. It's a bad time. That is so, so pretty. So, so agatey. There's a lot of chalcedony in those slabs. I just can't. I thought the yellow was going to go deeper in the pink, but nope. It's mostly just beautiful green plume. I love it. There's actually some banding and some quartz down in there. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this stuff. I could play with this stuff all day long. Got to love it. You have to. I demand it. Alright, time for the last one, which is this one right here. May just look like a blah rock, but you get up close, get a light on it, And that is some very, very, very plumy stuff going on in there. I actually tumbled a piece that looked exactly like that, and it turned into this. Sorry, one sec. Now I got oil all over. It ended up looking like that. Very plumy and pretty. And I love this stuff. All right, well, let us go take this and load it in and see what we wind up with. I think we're gonna get something else. All right, so this is a weird shape. I can't load it the way I want to. So we're gonna just come in, cut the space off. So I get one slab, and then we're gonna rotate it 90 degrees, and then we can cut it the rest of the way. All right, little friend, turn into something fantabulous. All right, well, we definitely saved the best for last. This thing is fantastic. Check out that plume. That is so busy. Oh, I love it. This is a heel. Probably gonna use this for calving because that is phenomenal. That is so, so nice. Got some beautiful slabs. Oh, I love it. I love this stuff. It's just so, so pretty. There's so much going on in there. It's nice chalcedony. Really nice chalcedony stuff going on in there. That is beautiful. Man. Man, those aren't some like little slabs. Those are nice. Good size. We could probably do some nice stuff with that. But, so I got 2 heels and 2 slabs. I was gonna rotate it and cut it more, but after seeing how nice it is, I just like it too much. So I cut one face, then flipped it and cut another face. I'm leaving the rest of it raw. And once it warms up and I buy the stuff I need to actually do some polishing, I think we gotta polish that because that is so pretty. Look at that. That is wonderful. I love this stuff so very much. Alrighty guys, well this would normally be where the video ends, but actually I started preparing this for this video like months ago, like half a year ago, before I started cutting the other stuff and realized that I needed a much bigger saw before I could actually cut all of them, and I didn't feel like taking all of them up to Kim's. But I did take the 3 biggest ones over to Kim's. So check that out right now. All right, so we have transported to a different place. If you couldn't tell by the noise, I'm gonna pull back the movie magic a little bit. I'm actually recording a different video at this time that has definitely come out at this point. I'll have a link up here to that one. But yeah, that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is plume. And we have a beautiful big plume right here that is far too big for me to cut at the shop. We're gonna load this up into Drogon and let him eat, because it's gonna be a good one. Montana Rock Mom. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. I like that, not knowing what I said, she just like played along instantly, yeah. Reveal time. First cut. What do you look like? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a great plume. One sec, I'll get closer for you guys in just 2 seconds. Here it is. This is where I'm gonna stop, just because we have other stuff that I'm doing for a different video, and I wanna get through those. So we're gonna take a look at some of these. All right, so we've got, this is the first slab that we got, and it's stunning. Absolutely crazy. So plumy. Here's the last slab we got. It's so plumy. It may not look like it on camera, but I mean, there's so much space in between. Like, it's all chalcedony with little wisps of color. It's so cool. That's gonna make wonderful cabochons. And then here is the rest of, accidentally turned off the recording, sorry guys. Here's the rest of the specimen. And I think we're gonna do a face polish on that. And to see how much more of that rock we still have, we can come back and get more slabs later if we want. That's awesome. Hey everyone, so it's totally not several months later and I'm back and we're cutting plumes here at Kim's on a separate day at all. That's not what happened, I promise. So, anyway, we're gonna cut this one next, which is super nice, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. This is a perfect example of they don't look like much until you cut them. Get up close on that. It does not look like anything special. We're gonna cut it right down the middle and you will be shocked at how pretty this thing is. Whoa, okay, that's awesome. That's very, very awesome. Now that is super plumy. But if I put a flashlight on it, you can see just how much chalcedony there is in between all of the plumy texture. Oh, that's gorgeous. Heck yeah. We have time for one last plume. And this one, I have a feeling, is gonna be the best one yet. So let's load it up. All right, everyone. It is finished. Let's see how it came out. Are you still plumy? Oh my gosh, I think that's the best one that we've cut in this video. Look at that! Alright, that is what you want in a plume. That is stunning. You know, the funny thing, this rock has come to Kim's like probably 5 times. I brought it up almost every single time we've come up and we just never get to it. And I feel so foolish for not cutting this beautiful, beautiful plume agate sooner. Now, when it comes to plumes, this is what you want to see. That is just phenomenal. I am absolutely loving that. Just gorgeous. Ah. Alright, well, I'm happy. Alrighty guys, well I think that is going to do it for this one. I'm sorry that this video took so long to finally, you know, get released. I actually started doing it and realized that most of the rocks were too big to cut on my tile saw, but not quite big enough to warrant taking it to Kim. So I just kind of put it on the back burner. I did not expect that I'd be getting a slab saw. So I'm happy that I can finally actually do this. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comments. Mine would be either this one with the crazy niceness or this one that I cut into a wedge. It is March. It's a week into March. It's past a week into March, and there's still snow on the ground. I'm hoping that I can go rock hunting soon, but there's more snow in the forecast, so apparently Montana hasn't gotten the memo yet. I'll have links to various things up in the description, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.